Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the CINCILINGUA membership program. My name is Todd, and it's great to have you with me here today for our lesson video. And it's you are all one of the statistical 1.5 billion people who are learning or who speak English as a second language. And it's great to have you with me here, learning and improving and advancing your knowledge and usage of the English language. So yeah, in this lesson video that we are going to be continuing our series that we are dedicating to vocabulary in the area of making and keeping medical appointments, And as we can see here, this is lesson 3 in our series. And again, we will be discussing that vocabulary. And to begin, we're going to start with this word choice. This word choice is the noun form of our irregular verb to choose. Choose is an irregular verb. Choose, base form, chose, simple past form. Chosen is the past participle form. Choose, chose, chosen. That's the verb, but we have the noun, and that noun is choice. And a choice is an option. Okay, a choice is an option or an alternative. You can think of it like that also. So we have an example here, and it reads, my insurance plan gives me lots of choices where I can have my eyes examined. There are 3 eye doctors I can choose from. I need to decide on one of them. Again, my insurance plan gives me lots of choices where I can have my eyes examined. There are 3 eye doctors I can choose from. I need to decide on one of them. I need to decide on one option, on one choice. I need to choose. Again, that verb is that is the verbal form of the noun choice. Okay. All right, let's move on here. And now we have, we have synonyms here, okay? We have the word colleague, coworker. Coworker is a synonym for colleague. They mean the same thing. And your colleague or your coworker is a person you work with, okay? Example, Dr. Johnson is not only my friend, he is my colleague. We work together. I have several coworkers who are my friends. Okay. Dr. Johnson is not only my friend, he's my colleague. We work together. I have several coworkers who are my friends. See? So we have colleague, coworker. Synonyms. Okay, moving right along here, we come to the word concern. And a concern is something that is worrying or bothering you. A concern is something that is worrying or bothering you, something that is disturbing you or making you feel uncomfortable. Okay, and our example here, the foot doctor asked if I had concerns about my new inserts. I told her my new inserts were bothering my feet. The foot doctor asked if I had concerns about my new inserts. I told her my new inserts were bothering my feet. They were hurting my feet. They were not comfortable, in other words. Okay, that's concern. Now we have a condition. A condition in our context refers to a disease or a medical issue. Okay, more generally, a condition is like a situation. Okay, but in our context, we're going to think about it as a disease or some kind of a medical issue, condition. Example, the doctor said that the teenager was in serious condition following the car accident. The doctor said that the teenager was in serious condition following the car accident. So his situation here was not good. It was a serious situation. He had a serious medical issue. It was a serious condition. Now we have the word confused. And for pronunciation here, you want to really get that U, confused. In other words, you don't want to say confused. No, it's you, confused. Okay. And it means not clear about something. If you are confused about something, you are not clear about something. You're not understanding something correctly. Okay. Example, I am confused about my skin cancer diagnosis. Does the doctor think I'm going to be okay? He wasn't clear. And he wasn't clear, so I am now confused. I don't really understand what he's saying. Okay. Again, I am confused about my skin cancer diagnosis. Does the doctor think I'm going to be okay? He wasn't clear. And now I'm not clear. See, confused. All right. So yeah. So in this lesson video here, we have looked at five vocabulary words. Actually, six, because two of them are synonyms, and of course, all of these are related. We have related them all to keeping and making medical appointments. And we started with this word choice, which I said is the noun related to the verb, the irregular verb to choose. But basically, a choice is an option or maybe an alternative. Okay, a choice is an option. When you choose, you make a choice. Okay. Then we looked at the two synonyms, colleague and co-worker. Colleague and co-worker, these are your colleague or your co-worker is a person you work with. Okay, a person you work with. And then we looked at this word concern. A concern is something that you are worried about or that you are worrying about, something that is bothering you, something that is making you feel uncomfortable. Something, that's what we call a concern. And then we looked at condition. In general, condition is a situation. Okay, a situation. Now, in our immediate context here, we can think of it as possibly a disease or some kind of other medical issue. Okay, but most generally, a condition is like a situation. And then finally, we looked at this word confused. Confused basically means that you're not clear. If you are confused about something, you are not clear about something. Something is just not you don't understand something properly. Okay. All right. So that's going to do it for This lesson 3 in our series dedicated to the vocabulary around keeping and making medical appointments. Before leaving you here, I just want to wish you a wonderful remainder of your day. And just to say thank you again for your attendance here. It's great to have you with me here, sharing in the CINCILINGUA membership program. And I will be looking forward to continuing working with you as you progress and improve and advance in your language acquisition and usage skills. So again, my name is Todd, and I'm signing off from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.